So what's their plan? Do like a bad cop instead of bad cop, good cop? Like truth test at me? And me being the existential designer, they could catch me because I invented, the entire race of humans and all the different racial groups. So technically, I would have aided the enemies because their stuff and them come from my designs. But that'd only be bad cop. And on a technicality. But I mean, I made everything for everything. Everything comes from my existential design charts, not just enemy stuff. So that's stupid. That don't even count for shit. Well, they were making treason a big deal. I was like, oh, God, I can't, watch out not to be treason or something. So I was playing Population 1. And I was like, I don't know if I can use the AK-47. So I always, skip using the AK in there. But then I looked it up. No, you can own enemy artwork, so that's fine. When it comes to treason, broadcasting and social media and stuff, the only reported incidences where they have charged and convicted people with treason for broadcasting anything is when the person was from the United States of America and then went to the enemy nation and then broadcast against the USA from that enemy nation. And that's the only reported incidences of treason charges for broadcasting and social media stuff. So it don't matter what the fuck you say on social media. If you're just broadcasting from your computer and saying shit, that's all under freedom of speech and stuff. Unless you're directly death threatening people. Still only then you probably only get death threatening. Now, once again, I'm not giving legal advice to anyone. I'm just stating what I know about the subject. But, if you're speaking in general, that wouldn't be treason. And if so, it'd be like a bullshit nothing charge. You wouldn't even you'd probably get probation or something. Not every treason charge is the death penalty. There's levels hugely. So what's their deal with me and a treason entrapment? They just figured, oh, we're hitting Joe, so he'll turn treason eventually. It's like a big Trump treason hit or some shit. We got dead trust on Joe, he's treason. We know we've been fucking hitting him with overreach for 10 years. This guy's gotta want the enemies to kill us. No, I just still pray to the existentials, They're human authorities, so that really wouldn't count as an enemy or treason, since they are human authority. So I looked up more on enemy nations. And I said, who's the enemies of the U.S.? They said the U.S. doesn't officially make enemy list. But it does have the foreign adversaries. And that is China, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, and Russia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and Maduro regime in Venezuela. Oh, and that one dude. And the one dude. They always have that where it's like, and the one dude. So that's 6 with Venezuela. So it looks like they did make a new enemy. The veterans did make a new enemy with the Mariah Carey CD. In fact, it was now Venezuela's on there. So after I did that, because I looked it up earlier, and it did have them listed on there. But anyway, I looked it up now, and this one says, well, technically, formally, China is not considered an enemy of the USA, but a competitor and adversary. But technically not an enemy, although, stuff's going on. So it could change or something. But right now, that post said they are a competitor and adversary. Adversary pretty close to enemy, aren't they? But more of a competitor with that, I guess. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just being dumb as shit about treason trapping. Like, we're gonna teach you a lesson. And then what? They got like a World War II Asian switch? So what is it? Everybody would be like, we can't play ninja anymore, but now we can use samurai swords. And then they got like, they're hitting everybody just in hustle groups with treason, because they know like a ton of products are like made in China, and that's what they're hitting. But they aren't gonna tell them that's what they're hitting. And it's like a joke, because it don't matter if you like have enemy artwork that's not treason. Like, I looked up the logistics on treason. And, but anyway, they'd be like, this guy's treason, let's get him. And everybody's hitting him and stuff, and they come back and go, how's he treason? They go, look at all that stuff he's got is made in China. That's like abating the enemy. That's supplying the enemy by boosting their economy. He's got like 20 items that were made in China. Like no way am I treasonistic. But yeah, the Kentucky Metro has been hitting me with overreach for many years now, and I think they assumed or something, and then tried to like over Trump, like the TR in Trump or something. They're so stupid. They'll do anything for an entrapment and like frame, just to like do more hits on me to get me in trouble.